Hey everybody, what is up? It is Lucas here. This is going to be my first ever TNA Impact review. I'm gonna take my glasses off because I don't like the glare. This is also my second ever TNA related video, I believe. I think I have an unboxing and that's about it. First time watching TNA, and honestly, the last time I watched was probably when Ken Anderson and Bully Ray were feuding, when Bully was like pushing in the casket around and stuff. That was probably the last time I watched a full show, like around that time, whenever that was. So let's get right into the results here. First up, we have crowd shots in New York rather, and Josh Matthews saying tonight we have the FeastorFired match, calling it TNA's version of the Hunger Games. That we then have a FeastorFired video package, just like a little history of it and what each briefcase holds. The #1 contender shot for, or a title shot at the X Division title, tag team titles, World Heavyweight title, and a fired slip. Those are the 4 briefcases that they have. The participants for the match, which was the first match, was the FeastorFired match. I believe I have all of them down. Gunner, DJ Zima Ion, Jesse, Crazy Steve, Samuel Shaw, Robbie E, the American Wolves, Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards, Bram, Magnus, and Austin Aries. If you know me, if you followed my Twitter during tonight, I was hoping Austin Aries gets fired. Anyway, first briefcase grab is Robbie E with the assistance of Velvet Sky. They picked up the first case. Rockstar Spud gets the second case. Lots of action in between and like little weird spots, like people pulling down each other throughout the match. You know, typical ladder match-esque match things. After Austin Aries gets the third case, we had an awesome spot where Angelina Love was on the ring apron, trying to distract not Austin Aries, Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards. This leads to them, I forgot who it was, but someone went to go do, like, to drop kick them. They flipped them over the top rope over Angelina Love, which was awesome, taking out all the competitors over on the floor. And finally, Magnus grabs the final case. Overall, a good match. I feel like there's too many participants in the match. They just need to have, like, maybe, let's see, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 10 of 12. They need to have like maybe 6. I think that would be, just a perfect number of competitors. Like I said, there's way too many in the ring. It gets kind of confusing. Next, we have a backstage segment with Magnus and Bram. They argue over who should have got the case. Bram saying that he should have got the case, and just a typical tag team back and forth. Magnus tells Bram that it's every man for himself and to deal with it. A little Batista action right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we see Bobby Lashley making his way to the ring. Then we have a video package recapping what happened between the BDC, the Beatdown Clan, and Lashley last week on Impact. Lashley comes out saying that he wants his title back. If you did not know, the BDC did take hostage the title. And yeah, Lashley wants his title back. Kenny King comes out to the ring, tells him that he didn't have what it takes to be in the BDC, and that he will fight him right now. We get Kenny King versus Lashley, and, obviously the BDC interferes, causing a disqualification. MVP ends up telling Lashley that if he wants his title back, to come fight him, but not in front of the crowd, in the streets of New York, and that he'll be waiting for him. Next, we have an awesome Kong video package. It's just kind of how she was the most dominant knockout on the roster for so long, until Havoc made her way into the company, and then Havoc, then being the bigger, or the powerhouse, if you will, of the knockout division. Next, we had Gail Kim versus Havoc. Great match between these two. You know, Havoc is very, very impressive for her size. Like she's 6 foot tall, I believe. You know, a larger athlete, and she can make her way around the ring. She did a very impressive running knee to Gail Kim. Uh, Havoc put her hands on the ref, causing a disqualification, which causes Gail Kim to win via disqualification, obviously. Um, Havoc then takes Gail Kim and put her in like a crucifix type looking thing and dropped her face onto the timekeeper's table. This then led to the lights going out and Awesome Kong's music appearing, or hitting, and Awesome Kong appearing in the ring. You know, a stare down, and I missed it, but I believe she got a move in on Havoc. I was not sure, but yeah. Anyway, next we had EC3 versus Jeremy Borash hype. Very good, you know, little package, you know, talking about what happened. And then we had Koya versus Tigre Uno, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Koya picks up the victory. We then get a promo from James Storm on Matt Hardy. Storm saying that tonight Storm is the only addiction that Hardy will not be able to overcome. Obviously, James Storm going into detail about Hardy's problems in the past, and that when the match is over, there's always room for one more in the Revolution. Next, we had Kurt Angle and Bobby Roode in the back talking about what's going on. And then that leads us into the second hour of Impact. We have Josh Matthews in the back covering what has happened in the last hour. You know, I like that little thing. You know, it's something, it was just Josh standing there, you know, covering, you know, Havoc, Kurt and Bobby, and the FeastorFired match. And it was just really awesome, and I really enjoyed that. Something, you know, obviously they probably will do for every show. Like I said, this is the first time I've watched Impact in a very long time. Next, we see Rockstar Spud backstage talking about his briefcase that he captured in the FeastorFired matchup. And he said that if he happens to be fired, he will walk up to EC3 and punch him in the face. Next up, we have Kurt Angle and Bobby Roode versus Lokai and Eric Young of the BDC, the Beatdown Clan. I always have to say that to myself because if I don't, it sounds weird. Anyway, impressive match, you know, obviously Eric and Bobby fighting because they're feuding, whatever. MVP is outside taunting Lashley, saying, why did I say Lashley? Or why did I write Lashley? Oh, sorry, I read wrong. Anyway, the BDC distracts the ref, which allows Eric Young to use a chair on Bobby Roode, who has Havoc in a chokehold, and allowing them to pick up the victory, which, you know, it's whatever. And then we see MVP outside taunting Lashley. And something kind of funny that I thought was funny, MVP goes, "It's 10, 11 degrees out here. I'm from Miami. I have no concept of the cold." Which, I don't know why, it just made me laugh, and I was laughing out loud, literally. Then we have an Ethan Carter III, Rockstar Spud, Jeremy Borash recap, more recap. EC3 comes out and does the announcements for the match, saying, you know, just putting himself over, and saying that Jeremy Borash is from Receding Heights, Baltimore. Obviously, a play on that EC3 shaved JB's head. JB comes out with Rockstar Spud, high-fiving everybody, kind of getting hyped up, kind of jumping around the ring, you know, and high-fives everyone. British Boot Camp winner, season 2, Mark Andrews was at ringside, cheering JB on, and Spud, I guess. And, you know, kind of, honestly, JB actually got, you know, the first upper hand and was kind of in the corner, throwing lefts and rights towards EC3, which was kind of funny, you know, seeing JB wrestle. And after that, you know, or excuse me, EC3, or not EC3, Rockstar Spud rather, kind of tried to, hit EC3. Rockstar backed down, and then EC3 spit in the face of Rockstar Spud, which caused Rockstar to get in the ring and start beating down EC3. Tyrus obviously interfered the heavy for EC3. This then led Mark Andrews, British Boot Camp Season 2 winner, to interfere and help Rockstar Spud take out Tyrus. Did like this drop kick from the top rope. It was really, really cool. Tyrus on the outside, and which led to Mark Andrews doing an impressive shooting star press from the top onto the outside, which was really awesome. Back down from Tyrus and EC3, which left Mark Andrews, Rockstar Spud, and Jeremy Borash standing tall in the ring. So, I guess if you want to count that a victory for JB, go for it, man. Next up, we had Matt Hardy versus James Storm, and Matt Hardy picks up the win with an inside cradle, and, just a back and forth match, obviously. And then Abyss takes out Matt Hardy from behind, and then goes to the outside and grabs Janice. If you do not watch TNA, Janice is a 2x4 covered with nails. Luckily for Matt, his brother Jeff came in the nick of time, and he hit Janice with a steel chair, and if you watched it, the chair bent in half just from the nails, which was really fun to see. Jeff Hardy then challenged Abyss to a Monsters Ball match next week on Impact, which Abyss accepted. Wow, my phone is going crazy over here. Anyway, yeah, so next week we get a Monsters Ball match. Monsters Ball is the most brutal match in TNA history. Looking forward to that one. So, yeah, they got me hooked already for next week, and it's still a week away. We then see MVP outside with Samoa Joe. MVP telling Joe that he doesn't want his help or the BDCs, and tells him to stay out of it. We go to commercial, and next we have the FeastorFired case reveal, which obviously TNA is, this was, I don't know what I was saying there. This was filmed backstage in an office-looking thing with Christy Hemme, really cool-looking. Rockstar Spud opens his first case. He did not want to open the case because, obviously he was thinking he was going to get fired. They went reverse order, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rockstar Spud opens his case to reveal an X Division title shot, which I'm really happy. I didn't want to see Rockstar Spud fired. Really awesome. Next, after that, we got a little interview from Rockstar Spud, saying, he started out just as a chief of staff or whatever, and now this is his destiny, and he's gonna win the X Division title, which I really hope he does. And then he puts a I'm with Spud sticker onto the briefcase. Next, we have Magnus opening case number 3 to reveal that he gets a tag team title shot. Another interview, I don't remember exactly what he said, but I think it was something that he has a good tag team partner. So, yeah. And then we go to commercial break, and Robbie E is next, and he is freaking out big time, and he then, decides that he's a genius, and that he did not actually grab his case, and Velvet Sky grabbed his case. So he makes Velvet Sky open his case, or the case that she grabbed, rather, revealing, unfortunately, that Velvet Sky is fired from TNA Impact Wrestling. That was kind of a douchebag move, I would say, but, it's whatever. Robbie E then does a little interview saying that that Brooke caused him to lose the Amazing Race, and he wasn't going to have Velvet cause him to lose his job. So, next, obviously, Austin Aries gets the world title shot. No interview, he just opens it up and was like, whatever, I have a world title shot. Next, we go outside to the fight between MVP and Lashley. A little bit back and forth. A lot of MVP throwing Lashley into the doors and into like the wall and stuff, hitting him over the head with a trash can. This leads inside to like the little lobby area of the arena, and then, as expected, at least I expected it, the Beatdown Clan does interfere, taking out Lashley. They all beat down, including MVP, beat him down outside, which then Kurt Angle and Bobby Roode actually came to help. There might have been one more person, but I don't remember. I'm crazy. Excuse me. Bobby Roode and Kurt Angle, run off the BDC. The show ends with a stare down between Lashley and Bobby Roode, Bobby Roode picked up the title and just held it there. So yeah, that was how we ended Impact. I'm really excited for next week, the Monsters Ball match. Really excited to see where that goes, or how that match goes. Overall tonight, a great Impact. I am going to give it a 8 out of 10. 2 points missing are because we didn't get enough knockouts action. We got Havoc versus Gail Kim. Would have liked to seen the TNA Knockouts champion Taryn Terrell, or maybe Rebel. We got, I guess we did get Angelina and Velvet. Velvet unfortunately getting fired. So my rating is an 8 out of 10 for Impact tonight. Sorry, I'm breaking stuff over here. I'm sorry this review went on so long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. I will be doing more reviews on Impact Wrestling in the following months, years, lifetime. Like this video and comment. Tell me what you thought of Impact, and I'll catch you guys right here next week. See ya.